Tundra region, Greenland. The regions around the North Pole and the South Pole are very cold and icy. These regions are called the polar regions. The coldest places in the world are found in the polar regions. The region around the South Pole has no permanent settlements. The region around the North Pole is the Arctic. The Arctic includes the Arctic Ocean, many polar islands, and parts of the mainlands of North America, Asia, and Europe. This part of the world is called the Tundra region. To study this region, we have chosen Greenland. Greenland is the largest island in the world. Location and land. Greenland lies between the North Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. Two-thirds of the island lies within the Arctic Circle. Greenland is separated from the Canadian Arctic Archipelago on the west by Davis Strait and Baffin Bay. The nearest European country is Iceland, which is separated from Greenland by the Denmark Strait on the east. Greenland extends about 2,670 kilometers from north to south. The maximum distance from east to west is about 1,300 kilometers. Greenland is a self-governing part of Denmark. Every Greenlander is a Danish citizen. The capital and the largest city of Greenland is Nuuk, formerly Gotthab. Greenland's main physical feature is its ice sheet. The ice sheet covers about 85% of the land area of the country. The size of ice sheet is second to Antarctica's ice sheet. The average thickness of the ice sheet is about 1,500 meters and becomes a maximum of about 3,000 meters. Layers of snow under their own pressure move outward, forming glaciers. These glaciers from ice caps pass through coastal valleys to sea with large pieces of ice breaking off the glaciers. These large pieces of ice that float in the sea are called icebergs. The rest ice-free land is found in the country's coastal areas. These are mostly highlands. Mountain chains parallel the country's east and west coasts. Climate and vegetation. Greenland is very cold throughout the year. Winters are long and bitterly cold. Summers are cool but very short. In central Greenland, it is severely cold. The average winter temperature is about -6 degrees centigrade in the south and it is about -35 degrees centigrade in the north. The average summer temperature is about 7 degrees centigrade along the southwestern coast and it is 3.6 degrees centigrade in the north. The snow melts for a few weeks in summer. Due to this type of climate, the trees are almost not found in Greenland. Plants like grass, mosses, lichens and small herbs grow. Algae and fungi are found along rocky cliffs. In some parts of coastal areas, some small trees like willow are found. Some vegetables are grown in some parts of the southwestern coast. Animal life. Land animals like polar bears, musk ox, Arctic fox, reindeer, snow hare, ermines and lemmings are found in Greenland. Most of the animals have thick fur which helps them to survive the extremely cold climate. Reindeer feed on moss, lichen and shrubs. Seal, whale and seabirds are also found. During the summer season, many birds come to the coastal region of Greenland. Life of the people. Because of the harsh climate, Greenland is a thinly populated country. More than 4/5 of the population are native Greenlanders. About 1/5 of the population are Danes. The original Greenlanders are called Eskimos. They are short in height and their skin is copper yellow. Most people live on the southwestern coastal region. The traditional food of Greenlanders consists mainly of fish, seals, whales, and related sea animals. Their staple winter food is the seal. Seal hunting is the main profession of Greenlanders. It has become less and replaced by fishing, canning and freezing of sea fish. Seal hunting is important in some parts of the country. People are skilled hunters. They use harpoon lines and bows to hunt animals like seal, fox and polar bear for their meat and skin. People use traditional boats called kayaks for hunting and fishing. A kayak is made of wood frame covered with seal skin. Only 1% of the country's land is cultivated. Some vegetables are grown there. Most of the ice-free land serves as pasture for sheep and reindeer. People raise these animals for meat, milk and wool. Greenlanders depend on seals and walrus for clothing and shelter. They wear boots, double-layer trousers and parkas. All of these are made of skin and fur. They live in igloos. Igloos in Greenland are skin tents for summer and huts or houses for winter. Igloos made of ice slabs are rare in the country. People use kayaks and sledges for traveling. A sledge is drawn on land by a team of native dogs. Present outlook. People of Greenland are now saying goodbye to old ways of living and are adopting modern ways. Motorboats are replacing kayaks. Modern European dresses are replacing traditional wares. Wooden and brick houses are also being made. Shipping and air service have become the main means of transport. The country now has a well-developed telecommunication network and a military communication network. Zinc and lead are mined. We can say that now Greenlanders are trying to make a better life by coming in contact with advanced science. Focus. Greenland was first explored by Erik the Red towards the 10th century. He was a Norwegian explorer and was settled in Iceland. Focus. 1. Greenland is the world's largest island. 2. The sun never sets from May 25th to July 25th. 3. June 21, the longest day of the year, is a national holiday.